Yo, this is my love song. Everybody's gotta have a love song, man. Love my love song. Yo, I love to not be involved in a scene which is seen as my city, cause I've evolved, broken free from the hopes and dreams inhibitor, limiting and killing inspiration, so I had to get rid of her. Little did it get me, definitely didn't get it. In this vortex, spinning cycle, ice cold and I fed it. Routine, in and out, seen so many faces, a few times over drinks in different places. Stages that I rocked, the clubs that we packed, full impacting our own egos, and I had to let this act go. Smash shows and rip mics, these hit nights they seem tight, but didn't lead us to succeed. That means to me the scene ain't right. Shows, they were jams. Fans, they were friends, so performers joining in and clapping hands. No people seeking dope MC and seeing live performances, performing for the same and boring me, no door is opening. You had me for a while, you stunted my progression, would've left me in the gutter as your victim, but I stepped aside, took back my inspiration, moved forward and moved on to search things and grind. Yeah, you had me for a while, you stunted my progression, would've left me in the gutter as your victim, but I stepped aside, took back my inspiration, moved forward and moved on to search things and grind. I'm breaking free from this chokehold, it's so old and over. No longer hold my breath, it's time to take control and go for the goal. And what's really there, not blinded by the city's glare. The city's shitty and the people in it really didn't care. Faking, I can feel it, I'm breaking apart and healing. I'm taking the part of my heart that was left, no longer bleeding for the city that was leaving us behind. I try to find a place in peace, replacing pieces of my mind. Time after time, I try to find a decent memory, completed with me leaving, wishing truthfully I'd never seen such a dark and disgraceful place full of distasteful waste. And I embrace a change, a new game to the table. Instead of home base, homie, yo, I'm thinking globally, not locally, I'm overseas, cause local is a joke to me. Joke to me? Man, I stand for what I preach, but I won't stand for my city to drain my energy like a leech. You had me for a while, you stunted my progression, would've left me in the gutter as your victim, but I stepped aside, took back my inspiration, moved forward and moved on to search things and grind. Yeah, you had me for a while, you stunted my progression, would've left me in the gutter as your victim, but I stepped aside, took back my inspiration, moved forward and moved on to search things and grind. A new start to be free, new scene to be seen, easily beat you more supreme than chasing false hopes and dreams. Heaps of weight lifted, leaps to take for the gifted, people who take the gift seriously with minds that's shifted. Lifted off this launch pad, ready to soar overhead, motors fed and revving, read the engine that was never dead, only stalled, only for a moment, only faking on myself, but I get up and now controlling up, I own it. And that's a feeling that completes me, completely separated from the seas that my city breathes. The city seems to be the false energy perceived, being a real secure foundation but collapsing underneath. Breathe and take a step back and follow in the path that's created through my errors, airing this upon this life track. The truth, the light about the city that just might try to bite you in the ass and take your dreams way out of sight. You had me for a while, you stunted my progression, would've left me in the gutter as your victim, but I stepped aside, took back my inspiration, moved forward and moved on to search things and grind. Yeah, you had me for a while, you stunted my progression, would've left me in the gutter as your victim, but I stepped aside, took back my inspiration, moved forward and moved on to search things and grind. This is my love song. You had me for a while, you stunted my progression, would've left me in the gutter as your victim, but I stepped aside, took back my inspiration, moved forward and moved on to search things and grind. Yeah, you had me for a while, you stunted my progression, would've left me in the gutter as your victim, but I